With the 3 simple foot exercises I'm going to reveal today, it's possible to fix and prevent many common foot problems and keep your feet healthy for many years to come. This video is for anyone who wants to ensure that their feet are healthy and wants 3 simple exercises that they can do daily to help them achieve it. Now, before I show you the exercises, I just need to make you aware they're not going to be suitable for everyone, so do get checked out before you give them a try, and if they cause you any pain, just avoid them. So here are some incredible exercises to help you strengthen your feet and keep them healthy for years to come. The first thing we're going to do is called the towel scrunch, and this is one of my favourite foot strengthening exercises because it strengthens your flexors in your feet and improves your contact with the ground. Now this does something amazing. It improves your balance almost instantly. So this exercise is very simple to do. All you need at home to do this is a chair and a towel on the floor. And your goal here is to put your heels on the carpet, but your toes and the front of your foot on the towel. Now the exercise looks something like this. All we're going to do is use the muscles in our toes to pull the towel towards us without lifting the heel from the ground. I'll show you again. So relax the toes and pull that towel towards us. And relax and pull the towel towards you. Now you can probably see here I'm just starting to pick up a little bit of that towel, which gives it the name, the towel scrunch, because the goal really is to scrunch that whole towel in towards your heel if you can. Now, if you can't grab a towel, don't worry. It's just there for a bit of feedback. So what happens to the towel doesn't really matter. It's this movement of the foot which is doing the greatest benefit. Now this exercise is also called a short foot exercise because when we have our foot relaxed like this, we call that a long foot. And then when we contract and bring the toes towards the heel, we call that a short foot. So this helps to strengthen the muscles in the arch as well and can actually improve the symptoms of flat feet if you have them. Now with this exercise, I just recommend practicing for about 2 or 3 minutes per day. You might do that once or twice per day for best results. And in no time at all, it's going to improve the health of your feet. The second exercise we're going to do here is called big toe extension. And your big toe, which is this one here, is one of the most important joints in the whole body when it comes to walking. Every time we take a step, we pivot off our big toe, and if it gets stiff, that's going to restrict our walking and cause problems higher up the chain. Now, many people have stiffness in their big toe and they also lose the ability to lift the big toe using the toe muscles. So that's exactly what we're going to be working on today, and this is a great exercise for improving your walking. Now, by the way, if you want more routines that will help you improve your walking and your mobility, I've got tons more to choose from in my lifelong mobility program, and you can find details for that below this video. Anyway, let's have a look at this exercise now. It's called big toe extension. I'm going to show you how to do it on the left-hand side first. So you're going to have your foot nice and flat on the floor. You want to keep these 4 toes flat on the carpet. And as you do that, you're going to lift your big toe. Now, this is going to take some serious brain power for most people because it's actually quite difficult to just isolate one toe. So it's a single toe that's moving whilst you're keeping all the others still. And what you're going to try and do is lift that big toe 10 times in a row without the 4 other toes being lifted as well and without your heel coming off the ground. So it's really simple. You're just going up and down and up and down. And if you find you can't do this, it's probably not because you've lost muscle mass, but you've lost connection to your toe muscles. So with some practice, it will come back very quickly. Do 10 of those in a row 3 times per day for best results. And that's a brilliant way to reconnect to your feet. Now, if you want to progress these exercises further, one of the best ways to do that is to take them to a standing position. This makes it more relevant to when you're up and about on your feet in day-to-day life. So I'll show you the towel scrunch first. You just put your towel on the floor like this and then rest the front of your feet on the towel. And then again, using your toes, pull that towel in towards you whilst trying to keep a nice stable, upright posture. You'll feel that this is actually quite different to when we were doing it sitting, because your feet now have to keep you upright at the same time as doing the exercise. The same rules apply. Do this for a couple of minutes, once or twice per day. And you can also do the big toe extension from a sitting or standing position, So keep your feet nice and flat on the floor, and see this time if you can lift both at the same time whilst keeping the 4 toes on each foot nice and flat. So we're keeping the toes down and lifting that big toe up, holding, and then slowly back down. Again, 10 of these in a row, 2 or 3 times a day, works brilliantly to improve the health of your feet and your balance and mobility as a result. Before we go any further, I just want to tell you about a very special bonus I've created for viewers of this channel. It's called the Complete Guides to Building Muscle and Strength over the age of 50. And if you're someone who is a little bit confused about how to go about starting the process of building muscle and strength, you don't know what equipment to use or what exercises to choose, this is perfect for you. It's an exclusive 25-minute video that you can't find anywhere else, where I teach you all the ins and outs of building muscle and strength specific for people over the age of 50. So it's one of the best things I've created. I'm giving it totally for free to viewers of this channel. All you need to do is scroll down below this video. There's a link in the description where you can sign up. I'll send you the video straight away and you can get started. It's some of my best info, and if you use it, I hope you enjoy. The third incredible exercise for healthy feet that you can do every day is the calf stretch. Now, the calf stretch stretches this group of muscles here, and it's such an important movement for the health of your feet. When your calves get tight, they pull up on your heel bone, and that increases tension on everything in the foot. It can increase the risk of plantar fasciitis, it can increase the risk of things like Morton's neuromas. All of these problems can be contributed to by tight calves. So the calf stretch is very simple to do, and it will stop that problem dead in its tracks. All you need is something to put your hands against. So I'm going to use my wall here, and you're going to put the leg to be stretched out behind you like this, keeping that back leg nice and straight. You want your knee basically locked out and your heel on the floor. This foot can also go flat. You want your feet pointing parallel, and then you're going to bend this front knee whilst keeping the back knee straight until you feel a stretch in the back of your calf there. Now, once you've got your stretch, you're just going to hold it there for 30 seconds, no less than 30 seconds. And you don't really need to do any more than 30 seconds either, because the magic in stretching is about how frequently you do it. So just doing 30 seconds once is fine, but you have to come back to it a few times a day. So I'd recommend for most people you do it 3 or 4 times per day, evenly spaced throughout the day, for best results. I'll show you one more time. Make sure that heel stays down on the floor, that leg stays straight, bend that front knee, and you will feel the stretch if you're doing it correctly. You don't need to take it to a 10 out of 10 pain, just kind of a 3 or 4 out of 10 discomfort works really, really well, and do it little and often for best results.